Hello students, in this video lecture I will explain another very important figure of speech, and that is transferred epithet. You know very well that figures of speech make the language embellished, ornamental and eye-catching, and that is why writers, especially poets, use figures of speech to make the language powerful and effective. In one video, I explained the term pathetic fallacy. I hope all of you have watched it and understood the meaning of pathetic fallacy. Now, in this video lecture, my focus is on the term transferred epithet, a figure of speech which is very much used by the poets. Now, in my class, when I was teaching a poem by Thomas Gray, an elegy written in a country churchyard, then one query from the side of the student came that why has the poet used this, or what is the significance of this? When I started the poem, the opening line of the poem, the curfew tolls the knell of the parting day, the lowing herd wind slowly over the lea, the ploughman homeward plods his weary way and leaves the world to darkness and to me. So the query was on the word weary way. Then I explained the significance of the figures of speech. Now, let me explain the word transferred epithet. Epithet means an adjective, a modifier, a describing word. Adjective, all of you know, is a qualifying word, a word which qualifies a noun or pronoun. Now, transferred epithet means, epithet I have just told you, epithet means adjective or a modifier or a describing word or a qualifying word. So in transferred epithet, an epithet is transferred from a noun to some other word with which it is very closely related. Now, in other words, we can say that the modifier or the epithet is transferred from the noun it is meant to describe to another noun in the sentence. So basically it is epithet which is transferred from one noun to the other. Now, I'll give you an example to explain this. For example, if we say, like if I ask the student that why have you not completed your work? So a student in the figurative language may say that, sir, yesterday I passed the sleepless night. Now this expression, I passed the sleepless night, is an example of transferred epithet because the word sleepless is transferred from I to night. Actually, it is not night which is sleepless, it is I who is sleepless. So I passed the sleepless night is an example of transferred epithet. I have also noted down some more examples in order to explain my point. If I, for example, on the occasion of the birthday, you usually say, I had a wonderful day. So I had a wonderful day is again an example of transferred epithet because it is not the day which is wonderful. The word wonderful, that is this epithet, this adjective is attached with I but is transferred or shifted to day. Now, if I say, for example, open your sleepy eyes. So again, this is an example of, because this is the word sleepy is transferred from one place to eyes. If I say, for example, they have a very honest friendship. So they have honest friendship. Again, the word honest is shifted from, because they are honest, not the friendship. So the word honest is shifted. If you say, for example, don't ask the silly questions. again the word silly is transferred from one place to the other. If I say, for example, she looked at me with concerned eyes. So again the word concerned, this epithet, is transferred from she to eyes. If you say she lay upon her pensive bed, so it is not basically bed which is pensive, it is she which is pensive. So the word pensive is shifted from she to bed. So actually this is done for to make the poem or the expression more effective. That is why writers or the poets often use these figures of speech. Now, some examples from literary creations. You have studied the poem Daffodils by William Wordsworth. Now, in Daffodils, there is a line, a poet cannot be, a poet could not but be gay. In such a jocund company, I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. So jocund company, it's not actually the company which is jocund, happy. It is the poet who is jocund or happy. I have already given the example of elegy written in a country churchyard. Let me again repeat the line. The curfew tolls the knell of the parting day. The lowing herd wind slowly over the lea. The ploughman homeward plods his weary way and leaves the world to darkness and to me. Now here in the third line, weary way, actually it is not way which is weary means tired, it is the ploughman who is weary. So the word weary is transferred, this weary, that is epithet, is transferred from ploughman to way, and here we have transferred epithet. Or in the same poem there is a quatrain where it is written, the beetle wheels his droning flight. In the same poem, that is elegy written in country churchyard, the beetle wheels his droning flight. So it is not actually the flight which is droning, it is the beetle which is droning. So again, epithet droning is shifted from beetle to flight. So we have transferred epithet here. So in simple terms, transferred epithet means an epithet, that is a modifier, an adjective is transferred from the noun. It is meant to describe to another noun in the sentence, and that is done for literary effect. Thank you very much.